Are we on?
Yeah, we're on. We're good. We're back.
Welcome back! Welcome back, where technical difficulties are going to happen.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what we're doing.
At least I don't.
Luckily, one person does.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Only 50-50.
We'll work out everything as we go along, as good D&D sessions do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. About time to have a cookie. So, we'd all just entered Bebo's Brewery.
Mm-hmm.
A lively and bustling place with oodles of laughter and food and the smells of a wondrous day coming to its end. You had just been greeted by the large Leonin barkeep, who is Bebo. He is known by his auburn fur, which has dark patches near the end. His bright blue eyes look at you, and as he calls you over, he says, "Come on, let's get you seated. Come on over here. Let's see what you guys are." Calling you guys over.
Yes.
All
yes,
right.
Master. What is it you would like us to sit?
I would like to know your name so I can get you a seat. It looks like there's about 4 of you.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
we're not expecting anyone else.
No.
Are you expecting anyone else?
No.
Well, it looks like I got a
yeah.
nice table. Oh no, that one's reserved.
You said you wanted to know our names?
Yes, I need to, so I can tell her, sir.
Well, I'm Amadria.
Oh, you're Amadra. Okay,
I'm
so that
sorry?
table's for you. Okay, that makes all so much sense now. Okay.
What? You were expecting me.
I had a gentleman come in earlier who said that he needed a table for 5.
Was his name Azrael?
No, he didn't really say his name. Didn't really say it. He had a very colorful coat. Bag that kind of jangled. Carried a book.
No, that wouldn't be Azrael.
Oh man, carries a book.
Yeah, book. Book with lots of pens.
Oh my goodness.
I see.
There's someone you know.
Do you have
You
a
know
thing
them?
about people with books?
They might have knowledge.
That is typically where people put things of knowledge.
Very
Keep
good.
that in my
anyway,
notes.
I have a table for you. It is by the fireplace. I will have
All right.
Janine come over and guide you. Thank you, young masters. And he calls over a half-orc waitress who comes over and is like, "Please, this way."
Excellent.
Let me see. It's very, very later on.
Do you have a wine selection?
Wine?
Yes.
It's a brewery.
Brewery.
It's beer. Ale?
We do beers and ale, meads. Ain't no wines here. You want wines, you need to go to the shadow section of the Fae.
Well-
Meads?
And mead is a honey wine.
Wynn's Bistro would have wine.
Bistro.
I see.
Wynn's Bistro, that's a bit high up for me, but you know, I myself am a man of barley.
Ah, barley. Got it. I understand.
No, it's barely barley anymore.
Ha! Ha!
Well, enjoy.
Thank you.
So Janine takes you over to your table, sits you down. It's this nice kind of like darker corner. And she says, well, here's your table. It was paid for in advance.
Okay.
There is meals also provided. I believe we were given take for 3.
There's
I
3.
guess.
There's 4.
Oh, there's
Who
4.
am I bringing food to? Alright,
Oh.
do we want to purchase another one? We can, or...
I'm fine. I don't need to.
Okay, so just the 3?
So
yes.
I guess just us 3. Yes.
Oh, well, that actually works out. Okay,
Thank you.
I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Thank
Miss,
you.
before you leave,
Yes?
is there a shepherd nearby?
Shepherd. And if you want a shepherd, that'd be in business, the business market, or
Business.
there ain't a shepherd over here.
see.
We have some people who know shepherds here. They're coming in from the business section.
Is there a shepherd named Azrael?
Azrael?
Azrael, a
I
shepherd.
heard that name before.
I see.
I
I thank you for your kind words, mistress. Thank you.
As she kind of is sitting there thinking to herself, I believe I've heard that name. Give me a second. I'll check some things.
Thank you very much, mistress.
Okay, I'll check some things. I'll be back. I gotta bring you food.
Yes.
Oh, did we want ales or beers or meads? She seems new. She seems like she's still getting to know her position.
I'll take a mead, dearie.
All right.
Thank you.
Any meads? Any ales?
She kicks her foot up and she says, I'll take a beer.
All right.
I will get some ale, please.
All right. So mead and 2 ales. Okay, great.
He's.
Oh.
She sees your confused face and goes, he's a halfling. They're supposed to be that size.
Oh yes, yes,
He's not a
he,
child.
he is an adult.
yes.
He is not a child.
Yes, I know. I've seen halflings before.
Okay,
He's
I'm
from-
sorry, you looked confused.
No. He's from the mountains.
Okay.
How do you know that?
No reason.
Okay. Well,
Meet in. Yes.
As Janine walks away, you guys kind of settle into this odd sensation of being at a table that was paid for previously, with meals coming that's been paid for previously. You hear the sudden door, as you hear a patron who's trying to leave go, darn dog, what are you doing in here? As you hear the of a man struggling with some dog.
Amadrea turns to look.
And you see a large Saint Bernard with a Bombay cat clinging to his neck. The cat is meowing as the dog comes in and hops up on the counter.
Wow.
Bebo reaches over and is like, Buford, my friend! How you doing, bud? Who's your friend? As the Leonin looks at you, and he's just kind of like, who's your friend?
He's reaching.
Look, he's
looking
reaching it, he's petting both
Okay.
her, but his hand is like inches away from you. And it looks like he's reaching over to scratch you on your ears.
in his mind, he hears, "Do not touch me."
Oh, shoot! Okay, that's new. Sir, do you want to change back? Is it
Yes.
like currently? Because
I do.
I don't know how to serve you. If you want to drop the shape change and change back into your humanoid form, we can better serve you.
I would love nothing better than to do just that, but I cannot. Once you find out how, tell me.
Apologize. I don't know what to do.
Is he speaking to
Is he saying meow?
his
No.
gods, or is he speaking to?
Yeah, you just look at this man and he's just
Talking.
he must
to
be crazy.
Is
this
there a
dog
spirit?
and cat.
Does
Well,
the spirit need to be laid to rest here?
No, hold on.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what to do with you. I can bring you. Is milk a insult?
I suppose it will do. I'm looking for a man. Have you seen him recently?
I know a few men who are in here at present time. One just left and was almost run over by your very large dog.
I'm not looking for that man. I'm looking, says, I'm looking for a man. He dresses as a traveler, with parchment, pens.
Oh, the book with pens.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yes.
Yeah. He's around here somewhere. As far as I know, I was about to tell him his guests were here.
He has guests.
Oh yeah, they're over there by the fireplace. He picked it out earlier.
Oh.
Set a table set for 5.
She's gonna cast a spell.
You're gonna cast a spell. What spell?
Comprehend languages.
I thought he was near us.
Okay.
No.
You can now understand
All language.
language.
Does she hear anything?
He's
Like,
speaking
he's
in
talking
common.
to the.
He's talking to the cat.
But is the cat talking
No,
The
back?
cat's not talking to him. The cat's not making any noise. She's keeping eye contact.
Says, then I will be over there.
Can she do?
And as
Let's
you,
go.
as you kind of jolt Buford, he goes whoop, and kind of follows your directions.
Can she like
Good boy.
look around the tavern and just like perceive if there's anything? Conversations
Yeah, go
that she
ahead.
wants
Roll
to-
me a perception check. You guys see a large, like when I say large, 3 foot from bottom of leg to shoulder. 3 foot
Big
leg.
dog.
Big dog. Big dog. With the smallest of cats. No bigger than my forearm.
That's a pretty big cat.
Well, like standing, like sitting.
Oh, okay.
Like stretch the cat out, that's as long as it is. And it's just, the cat seems to be just riding in between his shoulder blades as the dog walks up. And what did you roll for perception?
At a 10.
10?
Kind of disappointing.
As you look around, you kind of just, it's a bar. People are looking, people are talking.
Anybody looking at us?
Nobody's looking at you directly. You do see a couple of people sitting by themselves. One man's just drawing in a book. A couple of things like that.
Nothing really that stands out.
Nothing that stands out.
This is puzzling.
He is going to.
The cat and dog arrive at your table.
He'll.
The dog places his head on the table, and his tongue kind of just.
Scratch the dog's head.
I'm
I
gonna
take some of the food and I put it in on the tongue.
Food hasn't come yet.
Oh, never mind.
I'm gonna
All
get
just
off of Buford, go into the direct center of the table, and then lay down in the middle of the table, looking at the door. His tail kind of just flicks and swishes.
What are you here for, friend?
I'm waiting. You hear that in your mind.
I'm guessing none of them
Nope.
hear it. I look up at Lux and I go, he's speaking telepathically. So the barkeep could understand it.
Oh, is it familiar?
She stands up and she's like,
I'm not quite sure.
I don't care what language he's speaking in. He can't be in the middle of the table.
I thought you were both going mad.
What do you do?
She's like, there's a chair.
You go to move the cat?
I go to like shoo him.
You feel a slap on your wrist.
Like by a hand.
Yeah.
Yes.
You feel an arcane force smack your hand.
She's like, oh, honey. No. Let's
bring out the
move.
cross.
Go to the chair.
Let the
Oh, go
cat
back to your
be.
dog. This is fur.
Just looks at you with that cat glare.
She picks up the cat. She pets kindly. She scoops. She's kind. She
I need
pets.
contested athletics checks. You rolling at disadvantage and you rolling
I'm
at
so
advantage.
small. I am a tiny creature.
Oh yeah.
You're a little cat.
What?
Advantage is what you said?
Yep. Roll d20 twice and take the big
21.
Oh, I got a 4.
Yeah.
So, in an instant, you
She says-
scoop the cat up.
She pets. She goes.
Put me back down.
She's like, you have a choice: the dog or the chair.
You have a choice. Put me back down, or suffer.
The dog or the chair.
We seem to be at an impasse.
She's like, do not make me choose. She says, do not make me choose for you, dog or chair.
Perhaps I'm simply not speaking an updated version of your language. Put me back down.
She goes, you are too sassy, and puts you on the dog.
You scruff me?
It's probably.
Alright. That is his paws light with these gigantic purple glowing claws. And he has a 26 to hit you.
Yikes. That sucks. I'm only like first level.
No, 26.
Now, it is an
No.
attack you can see,
It is.
so you can't.
Oh, I could evade because I'm a rogue?
I mean, you don't have evasion.
You don't
No,
have
I gotta-
Uncanny dodge is the second level of it.
No, she-
7.
She's one level rogue, one level
Yeah.
warlock.
Doesn't have that.
Features and traits. Let's see what we got here.
I don't think you have Uncanny dodge yet.
Uncanny
No.
dodge is 5th level rogue.
So high.
I
Holy cow.
Seems really stupid.
So high.
Well, cunning
Crazy.
action's 2nd level.
God,
So-
cunning action is kind of cool though.
Which, yeah, cunning action's great.
I'm honestly sitting
You
here
have
thinking, why didn't
advantage
they
on
make
saves
these
of
to
being
rogues?
charmed,
Get
putting
one.
magic.
Oh, you have a no, never mind.
I could stuff him in my ring.
Oh no!
Any play.
That would be definitely.
Maharaj is sitting there.
Could I do that?
Can you?
Well, I have it. I have
Can
it.
you shove somebody inside of your ring?
I don't know. It doesn't say I can't.
It's a.
Shove him in with your.
It's an
But it
ability that if you have, you can use. Is it just a you can go into your ring, or can you put other
It's
people in?
once during each turn with an attack roll. Oh, that's damaged. Hold on, back. Bottles of respite. Let me. This action can vanish. It says I can vanish into my.
So you
but
can
it
jump
doesn't
in, but
say.
you can't put someone else in.
It doesn't say. Interior point.
So you can jump in, you can't put someone else in it. You can't stuff somebody in.
I want to stuff it in there.
So the 26 will hit.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Take 5 force damage and are thrown 10 feet.
Oh!
There's not a save on that. Oh yeah, you got. Is it an invocation that you're using?
Yeah, that it is pushing or like
Repelling blast.
yeah, repelling blast.
Repelling blast. So yeah, I thought there was a save on that. So
It's just whenever I
you scruff this cat. The purple energy jets from his claws, and you are thrown as he taps you and
Oh.
and are thrown 10 feet from it.
And I
into
can't
the
buy
center of the
saving
room.
throw?
No.
He gets off. He just gets off the table.
And as you do that, the dog barks at you.
I cannot understand you, Buford.
Can I understand it?
And
Yeah, I understand all languages. It's a bark.
actually, yeah. You do understand that. And you hear Buford go, friend, no, no, friend.
And he's looking at the cat.
Yeah, he's looking at the cat. He's like, no, friend, bad friend, no.
Like,
She stands up and she's like,
and Amadria holds.
"Get off the chair." Go.
Are you talking to the cat, the dog?
Meow meow meow.
Oh no!
She's gonna sit down. If he's still in the chair, she'll sit down.
He gets
Where
off.
are
He,
you, Mama?
he got off the table.
You got
So he's
off-
on the chair. Or are you on her chair, or are you on the
No,
other chair?
he is on the floor.
Oh, okay. Then she takes her chair and sits back down.
I heal you for 6,
Let's calm down.
and I say,
She's a rude.
And you have
Rude.
taken the attention of the tavern.
In your mind, you hear.
You hear
"Do
Bebo
not
go
grab
from behind
me
the
like
bar.
that again.
You hear Bebo from behind the bar go, hey, don't want to hear any of that.
She thinks really strongly.
Wait.
She's like, I hope you can hear this. All you have to do is get off the table.
And Amadra turns and goes, "We're so sorry. I promise
I
it
didn't
won't
break
happen
anything.
again."
I didn't break anything.
I hope not.
And she looks at you and goes like, "It's just be nice."
And then Janine comes back. She's like, "Well, I got the meals here. I hope you guys all enjoy." And she brings you like an assortment of bread and potatoes and meats and vegetables, and she plates them for you and you and you. And she brings you your ales, and she says, "Of course, this round's all paid for in advance by the gentleman."
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Is there something that I can bring you?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Oh, and I did hear out on. I did check out that thing. I don't know somebody named Azrael.
Azrael, yes.
Azrael. I don't know anybody by that name, but I did hear that
Shepherds?
I did hear something about a shepherd. It was weird because it was in the restaurant circuit. We don't really, don't deal with shepherds.
Where might I find those shepherds?
I heard about it in the shadow section. I heard that at the never in the shadow section. I think the Darkened Vine. They've recently say that they've uncovered a shepherd's blend or something.
Yes.
Shepherd's
sounds-
pie.
Ooh.
That sounds like who I'm
Very
looking
tasty.
for. Thank you very much, mistress.
You're
And,
welcome. Thank you. Can I bring you anything?
No.
Water, bread,
Yes,
something of
some
liquor.
some mead would be wonderful.
All right. Okay. And anything for the cat? Should I bring salmon? Your dog seems to be enjoying. I'll bring him a bone or something. Should I bring milk?
He's looking at the door.
She's looking at you because she doesn't. She thinks it's just a cat.
She's like, milk.
I think I heard.
Juice of the cow.
I think I heard Bebo.
Freshly squozen.
I think I heard Bebo say something about bringing him milk.
Okay, I'll bring him milk in like a saucer or something.
Thank you, dear.
See what I can do.
Are you still on the floor?
Yeah, he's sitting on the floor.
She's like, you can sit in the chair.
Is another chair there?
No, there's
No,
five
there's
chairs.
five
Five
chairs.
chairs.
Awesome.
Obviously, you're supposed to be here, so go sit
Sitting in
your
the chair, your ears just barely peek out over the edge. So
A large, velvet pillow appears underneath him, raising him up.
just enough that your head comes over.
Yeah.
As he sits there, you guys are all sitting in this space. This very awkward moment.
Ears twitch.
She says, I don't know how to say this with an accent, so I'll just say it. She says, Pussycat, pussycat, where have you been? It's a poem.
She looks at you and goes, "What are you doing here?"
I'm waiting.
For?
A very special man.
She says, we have
Okay.
a very special man right here.
Two bears.
You can take him or him.
Is it a specific?
Take me where?
Is it?
I don't know. Well, special man.
Is it a specific person you're
Where are we
looking
going?
for?
You do not know.
No. We just came in. I just happened to tell the barkeep my name, and apparently there was a table waiting for us.
I do not know how much I am at leave to say about him, but know that he is most certainly the most special man who could ever enter this establishment.
You hear in your mind, say nothing.
Who's mine?
His mind. Say nothing.
And all of a sudden you just hear nothing else.
Do not let them know.
His whiskers just kind of moved.
As you see the person in the corner who's drawing in their book, it closes. His multicolored coat.
Oh.
It's worn and dirty from the road. As he reattaches the book to his side and picks up his bag of jangling objects and walks over.
Malhara stands up.
She says, I think our benefactor is on his way.
Walking over, he sets his bag on the floor next to Beaufort. Beaufort sits up and looks at him. He scratches underneath Beaufort's chin and says, "Thank you, friend." And he sits on his bag with his head just coming up above the table. And he goes, "So, this is everyone."
I assume. I'm sorry. Who are you?
Oh, just a simple child. Simple man doing a simple job.
What is your name?
I haven't been asked that in a long time. I feel titles are much better. I like titles. Titles are nice. They're short and sweet and get to the point.
Well, then what's your title?
Son of Stone. I am the cartographer. And we have the son of the Blood Moon, daughter of witches, unseen of the Fae. And then there's you,
Oh, you didn't say that?
son of Stone.
Oh yeah.
You and me need to have a chat on this.
Is that your name?
He is just intently looking at you.
As a matter of fact, we all need to have a chat. I feel as though our lives are, well, not mine, your lives are all becoming vastly intertwined at an alarming pace. And if, as we've seen, you aren't given some direction, you'll end up probably killing each other. I feel like if you aren't pushed in the right direction, you'll end up murdering each other or getting each other into more trouble than it's worth.
That's quite
So-
blunt.
I'm a blunt person.
Alright.
All of you have come to this city for a purpose. Not exactly sure what it is yet, but we'll get to that later. And he takes his book out and he says, "I'm a map maker. It's a hobby. But all of you have a purpose here. Just know that. I suggest that you try to move forward and try to help each other out. Things are happening in the world that aren't supposed to happen. I feel like you are uniquely suited to help.
Why?
I believe that will come apparent in time. My old eyes have seen many things. I'm gonna let you guys figure that out. But what I can do is I can give you an evening's meal by a lovely fire. I can give you guys a push in the right direction. And I can give a well stern chat to a cat. Okay. For the meal, it's already been provided. For the fireplace, Vigo was lucky enough to have a spot open. For the advice, I suggest you go to church.
Any specific one?
There's only one.
Oh.
You'll find friends there. Of all sorts.
I'm not always welcome in places like that.
You will find friends there. And you will find answers. I suggest you look to old pathways, new pathways, and new friends.
Would these be considered my friends?
They are. They will be, if you let them. Son of Stone, you will find what you need at church. Which is way. All right.
What?
Which is the way? Which is the way
I'm the only one here?
that you know of? I'll leave it at that.
Wait, they get answers and I get.
No, they have direction. You also have direction. You need to talk to people. I suggest that you find the best ones.
Wow. We're so glad you cleared that up.
Maps aren't always precise. Sometimes they're vague. Sometimes they give you answers, and sometimes things tend to change around a bit. That's why maps need to be updated. That's why they need cartographers.
I'm a good cartographer.
Oh, that's a very useful skill.
Thank you.
Would you like a pen?
Sure.
And he hands you a pen. It's a nice quill pen. It doesn't have an ink well, but as you write with it, it seems to have ink.
That's cool.
It's a very nice pen.
It's one of my own, and I like it.
May I have some paper with this, please, too?
I don't carry paper. Unfortunately. Doesn't really. Well, I do have pockets for it, I just don't carry it. But you and me,
So you don't have a
we
book.
need to have a chat.
No.
He says, yes.
Do I? No, I don't.
Let's go to the roof.
Before he leaves, can I smell if there's any blood on him?
I love this smelling thing.
That's
Smell-o-vision.
Sniff, sniff.
Sniff, 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 sniff.
I hate that I did that.
Go perform.
23. If he's carrying any blood on him, or if he's recently...
23. You sniff him and get a deep whiff,
Mm-hmm.
and having just been on a boat, just come from a port city, this man smells like wayward paths.
Mm.
This man smells like ocean breeze, like possible ways, like possible paths. He smells almost boundless.
But is there sweat mixed in with this boundlessness, or is he like me?
No, you don't smell sweat. You smell dirt. You smell wayward paths. For lack of a better understanding, that is what you smell.
Okay.
And he says, "Roof,
He gets up and follows him.
I will leave you with Beaufort for a moment."
Alright. And she just kind of scratches Gopher's head.
Sitting on his hind legs, Beaufort is about as tall as you in the chair.
Wow.
She says.
But she's loving it.
She says to him, "What? Where did you come from?"
Beaufort or
Yeah, to you, Beaufort.
Beaufort?
Where did you come from?
Streets.
He
City.
belongs to the streets.
City.
Yeah.
Do you know the name?
Name.
Mm,
Name. 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 Name.
Okay.
And Beaufort's kind of looking around, like thinking that there's something named Name around.
Relax.
Just
The
continuing
man
to pet him.
in the colored coat gets up, grabs his bag, and puts his hand out for Malharas.
What does he want me to do?
He says,
He'll completely do that, yeah.
so you jump up into his hand and he walks away with it.
He didn't get shocked or pushed. Did you do it wrong?
Did I do it wrong? No.
I think she was a little forceful.
He didn't like me to pick him up.
Friend don't like touched. I don't care. Friend
As
can't
Amid-
bite you if you put him in the mouth.
Oh,
Can't
there
him in
you
your
go.
mouth.
Amadra is still just like
I'll
giving him all the
And he
scratches.
goes, oh, it's good.
This is much more difficult than I first thought it would be.
She looks at you, she goes, why do you smell people?
I'm just looking for something familiar.
What?
I'm
Say
looking for something familiar.
And what would that be?
Certain people have certain smells that tell of where they've been. And I need to make sure they haven't been where I have been.
Where have you been?
Interesting.
Darker places.
Cutting away from here, you go to the roof, where stepping out of the front door, you find yourself immediately transported to the roof, as if
Nice.
stepping through a door. The cartographer sits down and places you on his side. Oh, Malharas. Things are not going as planned.
No, they are not.
Things are moving fast and frankly out of control. Do you know what you're doing?
I was waiting for you.
Your waiting time is over. You have a year. You have a year to fix this. Or I will have to.
I was told that you can fix things.
I can't. I gave up my powers a long time ago.
Why
If
would
you
you?
want me to take him back, I can. But you know what happens. And you have a year until that happens.
I am not the Aya to fix things.
That's why I gave you friends.
What can these mortals do for me?
I suppose that's something you're gonna have to find out. We all are moving into new paths, Malharas. You
So-
are no exception.
Well, how do I get back to how I was?
A path first seeming impossible begins with a single step. I suggest you choose a direction and walk it. One year, Malharas. One. And then I will need to intercede.
1 year's barely time for this body.
Then I suggest you get moving.
Okay.
But I also suggest that you play nice. You have friends. And, as you said, they're not sturdy. And remember, you aren't either.
Yeah.
Beaufort can only protect you for so much. You can't rely on him. Standing up, stretching. Well, my time in this city is done. I suppose you should return me to the ground.
Can I at least get one of my regular servants as well as these other?
No. Your house is gone. You have nothing. When this was done to you, everything you had is gone.
Eons of work.
Whoa!
Empty?
Yeah, it's a long sentence. Fine.
If I come across your friend that you have over here, I'll send him your way.
Very, very well. That's all I have at that point.
And he leans down, gets on one knee, and gets right up in your face. I believe in you. One year. One. That's it. And then I'll be forced to take a more active role. Play nice. Be good. And he picks you up. And in a blur, you're back on the ground and he's gone. You have a compass in front of you.
He picks it up. Is it directing it at north or in a separate direction?
As of right now, it's pointing north.
Okay. All right. He goes back in.
Another patron coming out opens the door for you. Beaufort is regaling you with the tales of him chasing alley cats and what it was like living on the streets as a puppy.
Aw,
As I'm just giving him all the love.
that's very cool.
He's like, and then there was this thing, friend, and he does tip the little dog tippy tap.
Oh.
He's like, friend, and he does a little jump and he noses Malharas.
Aww.
Oh, your friend's back. Have a nice chat.
Kind of looks around up at all of you. I have no idea how we're going to do any of this.
Do
Are you
what?
saying that to everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, he does talk.
Yeah,
This is in your mind, by the way.
Yeah, just in
Meow,
the
meow,
mind.
meow. Meow, meow, meow.
I think we did. Did we have you speaking common? Or is it just
No, I can speak feline common, but I can all
That's
the
right,
other
that's right. We had
languages
you-
that I know are
we spoken
telepathic.
telepathic.
Within
Yes.
60 feet.
Yes, that is true.
I see.
What is the mission?
Fix everything in a year.
I thought he'd be vague.
Fix everything in a year.
What's everything?
You know of the fact that the gods are silent.
What?
She says decorruption will be over in a year.
Fix what?
Fix me. Fix.
She says that is easy.
If only.
Just need a vet.
Nuta you is.
Fix the issue with the gods.
Mm-hmm.
And fix the way that magic is happening.
Are the gods in trouble?
So we will solve the corruption.
Yes. And there's like a compass floating next to his head. Says, and this is our only guide.
Are we speaking of earthly gods or heavenly gods? Those who would consider themselves to be gods over others? Or those with divine power?
Divinity.
Divine. My brother can't hear his. Not for a long time.
At least a year.
For at least a year,
It's
he
been
hasn't.
a year since things have gone quiet.
I have
You
never
not heard
spoken.
yours in 5, and you have not heard yours in over a year as well.
Well, actually, I've never heard my god.
You've never heard your
My god is silent. But I do not know, I do not need her to
I
speak
do
to
not
me
listen to God.
in order for her to know that she is there.
God. You hear a voice in your head, thank the Lord.
She just laughs.
I've seen the eyes of the devil. That is enough for me to know that there is a god looking out for me.
Of which domain do you worship?
Seluna is my god.
What about it?
What's that?
Though the gods of my fathers were
in your head,
Lathander.
you hear, saloon, saloon. Oh yes, I do know saloon. Moon mistress. Likes moons, nights. Goody goody.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Will you be stopping by tonight? I'm wondering if I have to prep a meal.
Later.
He said something about going to a holy place. I believe we should start there.
And which god is it whose holy place we'll be visiting?
I do not. Do I know what's up with the church here?
You know
Yeah.
that since the Platinum City was built by the Divines and the Infernals working together, there is one church. And it's the direct center of town. That
Going-
is actually a temple of all of the Divines and Infernal gods.
Oh, so it's not just one.
It's not just one, it's multitudes.
Oh, got it.
For
So I
all
can
gods.
be. I can
It's
be
a
invited
universal
in.
church.
Not quite that, but it is getting there. It's closer to that than other things.
Going to,
Non-denominational thing going on there.
going to the center of town, we'll find the church of all current deities.
Ah, good. Then I should be able to get in.
I suggest we start there
That
and look
sounds,
for something.
that sounds
At this, Janine comes back. She brings milk with a bit of salmon in it. I was told that this would be nice for you.
Like,
Puts
"Ah,
it down and says, "Will you be requiring rooms? It's getting late."
Yes, please.
All right. How many?
I don't need one.
Okay.
Or is? Do you need one?
We do.
Do all of you need one?
Yes.
I will also need one.
So the cat
Where's-
need his own room?
No.
I've heard weird things about this cat.
Should
Will
we
the cat need his
gather?
own room?
It does not matter. No.
Okay.
I
So-
also do not need a room.
So 2 rooms.
2 rooms.
We'll share it. They'll share.
Yeah.
Okay.
Girls and boys.
That would be 2 gold for 2 rooms.
I will pay the 2 gold.
Yes, sir.
Is there anywhere up high I could sleep? I don't particularly feel comfortable sleeping on low ground.
Hi. I mean, there's the rafters.
Anything will do.
I can bring a bar stool to your room. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do with this request.
I can also stay in that room.
Oh, okay.
Is that 2 gold as
I'll
well?
ask Bebo what we can do about making things higher.
Here's 2 gold for the room.
Oh,
And I held them 2 silver.
I'll be right back.
I
You did pay her.
I did pay her.
So for 2 rooms, it was 2 gold.
So they're gold each.
Yeah, I
gold each.
paid 2 gold.
Oh, okay. I still handed it
She
2 silver.
she looks at him and she goes, "This is silver. It's silver, not gold."
Oh, like the weapons.
She pulls out a gold piece. She says, "Yes." She says,
Yes.
"This is gold. You may not have my
Whoa.
gold. You have your own gold."
I see.
You notice that Lux's coins are different to yours.
Huh.
They're a different shape.
What country are you from?
Here and there. I mean, not here.
Right.
Obviously,
there.
Mostly
there.
mostly there.
She says,
You're from all over.
Yes, I travel quite a bit.
So she takes out a handful of coins and she puts them down and she identifies each coin for you. This seems to be a problem for you.
I'm not used to using money very often.
You also, Joey, you also spending most of your time with giants. Money was
Not
not
a
something
thing.
you normally dealt with.
Yeah.
She's
You
like,
guys have illiterate
she like
people over here.
educate. So she's educating you on cash.
Okay.
This is what they're talking about. So don't just
Oh.
hand over money until
Alvaros
you
is
know.
also looking at
So
I was
Because you
hoping-
also don't know money.
So
I-
this is what I have in my
While
pockets.
she's
She takes her
educating,
pocket,
I'm
and you
gonna
pull out
go
what?
over
I pull out 10
to
gold. So that's what that was.
Bebo.
This is gold. This is 10 gold.
All right.
Keep that in your pocket.
So
I see.
Don't show that around. People like to
So-
steal.
as you're
Especially for
going through
people
the
who don't
lesson
know.
in money, as Kitsu is giving the lesson in money, we're gonna go to Amadraya, who's gonna go talk to Bebo.
Oh,
Bebop.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
I was wondering if there was any news about the face, anything odd or.
Well, there was something about the gardens. I did hear that in the grapevine. Someone. They don't go in the Fae very well. They don't take kindly.
Oh, that's sad.
Well, no, they take kindly just as much as any old person, but you know, tricky. I came out one time with pink fur. Took ages to get out.
That does sound like something.
Ages.
I'm sure they meant it lovingly.
And it was not helpful to business. You have large men coming in, and they're like, "Ooh, they can take on that pink cat." It's not helpful. But I did hear something about the gardens. Apparently, someone's posted up.
Someone's posted up.
Yeah, you know, like squatting, living there.
What?
In the face section or
The face section, the face section.
any. You said you don't go there very often, so I.
Well, I got some information through grapevine. Don't let me out. Just any old.
But anything you've heard from them about the actual realm?
About the actual realm itself.
About the Feywild?
Nothing about realm stuff. It's been kind of spacey on that.
Okay.
Not much. I don't get a lot of Fae in this part of it. They like going up to the uppity places. I'm kind of low key. I like keeping my clientele close to the ground.
No, of course.
I completely understand. I've been to that section quite a few times, and it does get like that.
As far as stuff like that, I would go and talk to like Fae people, of people in the Fae.
Right.
You can go to the, I don't know. They got some old people over there. They got shops. The casinos are open. The gardens are open. They got theaters over there.
Yes, I know, but I'm sorry.
The only other places I know to get information like that, there is the library in the shadow section, and then there's the central quarter, which that's that.
Okay. I don't know if you know, when was the last time the Lady Titania was seen in the Platinum City?
Oh, she's here now.
She's here now,
Mm-hmm. She in town.
in the face section.
Oh no, she's in Congress. She's in Central Quarter. She's up in Palace. Palace of the Silver Princess. They're holding Congress discussing what's going on. They're trying to figure out what's going on with, like, the material realm and the divine.
Thank you. That's very good to know. Thank you so much. And
Yeah, you're welcome.
and she passes him a gold. She's like, for the trouble earlier. I'm sorry about my
No,
friend.
it's okay. People get rough. Never seen a cat do it, but people get rough.
But I
Like, I'm in a house cat, and people like me and cats, we can get rough. House cats, very rarely. I've seen very rare house cats. Did you hear about this one time?
but thank you anyways. You've been very
Thank
helpful.
you, ma'am. As this is when Janine comes up with like, how do we make things taller?
Good luck with that.
What the heck are you talking
She goes
about?
back.
And this is when you guys are getting to the end of the lesson in money. Finally
Thanks for explaining all of that.
Finishes explaining the variations in denomination from copper to silver to gold to electrum and then to platinum. And then she also notes that the walls outside are made of platinum.
So you're saying that this entire city is just a huge bank?
It's a precious metal. We'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Rare.
Oh no! Forgot you're a rogue. Can you?
It's a precious metal.
Excuse me.
She's like, I wouldn't try stealing this city.
I'll take your
So-
advice on that one.
So are we on then to the church then? To the
You guys want to rest or you guys want to go to church?
In the morning we will.
in the morning.
In the morning's
Yes,
very
we
important
need
her.
to rest. You
Oh.
as well, I'm sure.
Oh yes, I also need rest.
Insight.
Yes.
Insight. You can do deception or persuasion.
I don't know how to deceive.
She'll do-
You're telling me the truth for all I care. That was a 1.
So
Okay,
he
so
sleeps.
she's gonna do
He
an
rests. He
insight.
sleeps. He's sitting down right now.
She's
He must
gonna
be
do an
tired.
insight on him, see if he's like
So insight. Roll insight.
19
Plus your
You got any
plus.
pluses?
pluses. Oh yeah, I'm sure I do. Just I gotta get there. Oh, it's not an action; it's a skill. Insight +4, so 23.
23. Although he's sitting and he has exerted himself, it doesn't appear like he's sleepy. It doesn't even look like he's slowed down. It looks like he might need to like sit and be still, but it's less of resting as you.
But like as an elf, I don't have to like sleep for long periods of time either. So is it like that? Can I sense that it's like that? Like he's just
Kind of, in a way. In a way, it's like that, but different. It's more. What you do is actually still rest,
But he doesn't even need that.
apparently. And with this, Janine comes back and she goes, "Okay, I talked to Bevo about how to make things taller. We're getting the room ready. We're making it taller.
Thank you.
Okay. Here's your keys." And she puts keys down and
Are
slides
you
them
aware
over.
that there are
Whose
things
has this
called
one?
beds?
Where are they?
Which one's that?
Beds.
It's-
They're things that are off the floor.
I'm assuming they're.
I've never heard of one.
You're
Give
going
it
through a little
to.
trouble.
If it's there, then give it to.
Okay. Who wants the key?
I'll take it.
Okay, here you go. Okay.
Thank you so much, dearie.
Welcome.
She's like, you've never slept in a bed.
What is a bed?
It's an object that's off the floor. Sometimes mattresses are very squishy, made out of feathers. Or
Is it floating
Heather.
off of the floor?
what?
Heather.
Heather. You know, like
It's a plant.
the plant.
Is it floating off of the
No, it's got legs, but they don't walk.
But the
It's
actual.
inanimate.
You see Bebo with planks of wood walking up the stairs.
Oh my god.
This is hard.
And what do they do with these things?
You sleep on them. Instead of on the floor. You mentioned the floor. You don't have to sleep on the floor.
You hear.
Is that the dog?
No.
That's Bebo.
Oh my
Lifting.
god.
Oh,
She's like,
Being a
Are we
very
in the room?
accommodating. No.
you
No,
share a
you're just
building.
hearing it. Everyone else is like, "What the heck is that?"
She's,
What is Bebo
she's
doing?
You gave him $100 to
it-
make an
it
elevated
usually,
bed.
It usually.
Very
Oh, he's upstairs.
Humanoid.
you
Sleep
gave
on
him
beds,
$100 to
not on
make
the floor.
make a bed higher.
So I'm not sure
Awesome.
where you've slept before, but in the general society, we sleep on beds
is it?
or
comfortable?
hammocks sometimes, or in sacks. I've heard as well.
Is it?
I'm gonna go out for a walk.
It is comfortable. It's good.
I will join you.
I will have one of these.
Excellent,
beds.
my new
I
friend.
think you're going to
Please.
have a tall bed. I think it will be very tall.
Thank you.
I'm not sure how you're going to get in
Thank you.
it. Seems like they might be building you a
you
tall
guys go
bed.
out for a walk.
Yes.
How do you guys walk? Do you guys walk together? Do you guys walk to different places?
I just start walking.
Do you follow
Yeah.
him?
Yeah, I'm following him.
Beaufort travels with you.
I travel on top of him.
You have a cat and a dog.
Do you know the direction to this church?
Wow, he's not
Yes.
waiting for anything, is he?
Could you direct me?
You know a vague. You know that the city's a circle. So if you go to the center of the city, basically that's where the church is.
I start going towards the middle of the city.
Okay. So you guys venture off into the central quarter.
Okay.
What are you guys doing over at the tavern? For all you know, they just went out for a walk.
Okay, she's very curious. She's very curious. So she's like, I'll be back. Soon. I won't get in trouble.
And
He's waiting for his tall bed.
He's waiting for his tall bed.
In which you hear.
So great. Taking a bed higher.
He doesn't know much
That's
about
really
like
great.
living
Oh.
in homes
Oh, I
in
just-
places.
Oh, that
Very
makes sense.
curious.
I just got the.
Making your bed taller off the ground.
Yeah.
Eventually make it to the church.
Yeah, eventually. So
She's gonna
I'm
like
gonna have
follow
you
them
roll me
sneakily.
an investigation check, and I'm gonna have you guys
12.
12.
That sucked.
What is your guys' movement speed?
40.
Mine's 35.
Just very.
You want to know Buford's?
What's Buford's?
Let me look it up. I should just have it.
It's we're gonna make it 40 just the same as yours. We're gonna make it 40 just the same as yours. I think that's what it is.
It is.
Okay.
So mine's movement speed is 35.
So is mine.
So them keeping up with you is very.
Yeah, but I'm not moving fast. I'm just kind of like sauntering.
Okay, so 12.
So I'm just kind of like just walking. I'm not in any kind of rush. I'm actually more kind of mapping the city and getting used to it.
So yeah, you see them walking down the street.
She's gonna keep to the shadows.
So stealth.
She's gonna be stealthy.
So stealth. Give me a stealth check.
Gotta get to that section of my life. And there we are. 21. So, yeah.
Like you were born in the shadows. You delve into the night.
I'm the witchy witch.
As I go along, if I see anybody who is like injured or hurt or sickly or whatever else, I'm either gonna cast.
It's pretty getting later in the night. It's about like maybe 9, almost 10. People are usually going home around this time. Shops are usually closed, so it's closing up. Nobody's really hurt.
Okay.
And you guys are in the materials section, so
Okay.
it's not really the area.
There's not vagrants or anything?
No. Yeah,
It's the Platinum City.
they give you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They had to get in the
You have
pack.
to get passes to get in.
Oh,
Speaking
that's
of
right.
passes, how long is the visitor pass for?
That is a very good question that nobody asked.
I thought it was for a day.
You don't know.
Oh, we're screwed if it's a day.
A day or two. Yeah, I have no concept of time either, so I'm not. Even if you told me, I probably wouldn't.
I
have
didn't even
done.
think to ask.
Yeah, so I go to the church, and I just stand outside the church.
So you stand up. So you get to the church in the central quarter. You notice a distinct change between the material section and the central quarter. Where the material section has like these almost wooden-like struts that kind of mark the city, that make it look very homey, like something that you would see normally in a house. As soon as you pass into the Platinum City Central Quarter, everything changes.
Mm-hmm.
The buildings are taller with what look like marble work. Even though the city is made entirely of platinum, while you're within the city, it seems as though it's made of marble. And the color is different. Everything's kind of like everything is pristine and beautifully cut. There's artwork in the stonework itself. And also, I'm gonna have you guys roll me just a. Actually, no. This is something you just noticed.
Are we all going there now?
No, there's
No.
just them.
Just walking.
Just them.
Just which? Those two?
The three of
She's
us.
following
three.
them.
Okay.
So as you guys are walking, you realize that in the center of the streets, where the stonework, where there's like the cobbled streets, in the center, there is a part of the cobbling that is a grating, where that's empty. That below it, there's nothing. And all of the streets are kind of slightly angled to the center.
Okay. That's odd.
And it's like, it's made to look exactly like the cobbling, but there's like holes in it.
So like if it rains, it's all gonna go into the gutter kind
Yeah,
of thing.
kind of like that.
Huh. Okay. I'm just gonna be staring up at the church doors.
As you get to the central quarter, you do see the church. It's very prominent. It is the center of the city.
Mm-hmm.
The giant chain comes out of it to the palace above. That seems to be holding this divine palace, tethering it to the earth.
So the palace and the church are one.
The church is holding the palace down.
Wow.
The
Is there anybody walking around and like,
church is a 2-floor building that are massive. It's massive. It's just massive building in which you see built like a clock. There's flat pieces where like many doors are. There's a lower door and an upper door. And on each door and above each door, there is depictions of the god whose church you would be entering.
Oh.
So the lower doors, you see the infernal lords. these depictions of men and monstrous things, some with horns, some without them, some with wings, some with hooves, and all made in that wonderful, beautiful, that platinum marble. And above, you see the divines. Some with wings, some with halos, some with multiple arms, and all of them made out of that wonderful blue, that wonderful platinum marble.
So I have to go through this door to get to theirs?
There's, so think of it like there's 2 floors, and there are walkways up to each room.
Oh, okay.
And in front of each, like above each door, like, so if you were to enter a door, you'd be like passing through like their legs. There's a statue of whoever's church it is.
I'm gonna walk around until I find Lathander's.
You find him. He's on
The
he's
second.
on the second floor.
And I just stand before his door and before his statue.
You see him, his statue depicted like this, like just holding something and admiring it.
And I stayed actually for longer than you would expect. And then I take a coin out and I kind of sift through them until I find one that's the gold that you laid out, and I put it on the ground before the door, and I turn and I leave.
I thought you worshipped Saloon.
My family was of Lathander. I can pay my respects not to Lathander himself, but to the family that served him. And I leave and I go find Saloon.
You also find her on the second floor. She is depicted in a robe that comes low over her eyes. She seems to be holding something that she is almost coddling and protecting.
Are there any like priests?
Not on the outside.
Not on the outside? I'm gonna go to the door and knock and step back.
As you knock on the door, it opens and a page comes up. This page is it's another halfling with purple around the ears, white hair. They dart out and like, yes sir, what can we do for you?
May I come in?
Oh yes sir, please enter, sir.
Thank you.
What can we do for you?
I don't go in. I say, that's all I need to
Well,
hear.
you just wanted to know if you could come in.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate your time.
have a great night.
And I leave.
Thank you.
Can I go back to the inn?
I fail to see the point of what just happened.
Old habits die hard.
Of not entering the church of your god.
My God follows me and is with me. It's nice to know where it is that her followers and her devoted can go.
Very well.
What was our instructions? Our instructions were to seek out the church.
We had to go to the church.
And I'm going to also have you roll a stealth check, but this time at disadvantage because there's not much place to hide over here. What was it?
It's bad. 6.
Wait.
Standing out like a sore thumb.
Mask of the Wild, you can attempt to
Oh, I can
hide
attempt to
even
hide,
when
yep.
you are only lightly secured,
Yep,
obscured. We're wood elves.
it is. We're word elves.
I'm assuming that that's in a natural.
It's a no. It just says
You
Okay.
can attempt to hide when you are, even when you are only lightly obscured. It doesn't say anything about it needing to be in a natural environment.
Yep. It says okay.
I
Attempt
would
to hide when
say
you're
that
only
because
lightly
it is
obscured.
Mask of the Wild,
Mm-hmm.
It's
it
a
would require you to be in the wild.
like we could hide in heavy rain and things like that. Other natural phenomena.
Forests, basically,
Fair.
in a city, you're less accustomed to hiding within a city.
You stand out like a sore thumb.
Well, right now I'm standing out.
So you're kind of like peeking up from behind a statue, like
An extremely well lit statue.
so like kind of like peeking out. You're like, what's going on here? And then they turn around. You're like, huh! And you like try to hide, but you're out from beside the statue.
So I tried to Scooby Doo it and I didn't.
Yeah, and it just didn't work.
Mistress. Mistress friend.
She's a Kitsu.
Kitsu.
So the group has changed their minds, and we're seeking our mission now.
No, I'm curious about him.
Oh yes, you
About me?
came alone.
Yes.
Very well.
Shows I was curious about our new friend.
You hear in your head, I don't like this one.
No. I agree.
Either.
She's like,
Is the
Something sets
compass
my age.
pointing anywhere?
she's like, okay.
You take out the compass and you look at it. North for you would be away from the city. The compass is pointing towards the city, but not behind you. It's pointing off to the right.
Okay. So it's not pointing to the churches?
It's pointing to the churches, just not to this one.
Okay.
Oh.
He's gonna kind of wander on.
Malharas,
Yeah.
She follows him.
as you begin to wander off, the dial spins.
I'm going to follow where
It points back to the road that you came in.
Are you no longer sleepy?
She's like, I wasn't asleep.
Oh.
he's gonna follow.
She's a.
You
Do you
just
know
wanna follow
of
the
elves?
compass. It takes you back to Bebo's brewery.
You do. So then you know we don't need very much.
Well,
Yes.
that was eventful.
She's a.
You're a wood elf.
Yes.
Which you have not seen a wood elf like this.
Oh.
You have not encountered a wood elf like this at all. Her hair is dark, her ears droop, her eyes are bright, and her skin is dark. The wood elves you know are very different.
They're like her.
Less like her.
They're less like her.
Wow.
Oh.
Less like her. They do have a green tinge to the skin. Hers is very green.
You are mixed.
No. She's a no, but thanks. She's a no. Where I come from, I am very unique. I am unique.
I would stay away from the dark districts then.
Why?
There are some there who look for unique.
Oh. I can't help you find that nice.
This dice?
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Oh. We thought we felt one hit the floor.
She's like, I'll keep that in mind. She's a.
You are my friend now.
You
so
see
I will-
Malharas wandering off down the street back to the tower.
She's like,
I'll protect you.
she's like, so he's better than us. He just comes out, looks at his little toys, and goes back to the inn with no conversation.
Oh,
I'm not so sure about this cat. We
I
need
think
some,
he's funny.
I think we need some treats. Maybe some kibble.
Oh, some food.
Yes, treats. Like
yes.
for a cat.
Incentives. Got it.
This is true. Maybe we can train him. Maybe we can train him to stay with us. Yeah, chase mice, things like that. I don't know.
You'd
Yes.
be better at trying to train Buford.
Withholding food from those who need it is not very nice.
No, that's not nice. But giving incentives of extra yummy things sometimes helps out. I have heard that. My sister really likes animals.
Oh, that's not how we trained ours.
How did you train your animals?
starve them until they have no choice but to follow.
Oh.
Well. That doesn't breed loyalty.
It does not.
So is this how you want to continue? You seem
No.
like maybe that might be a problem.
Correct.
Okay.
I do not want to
So,
follow in these ways.
I'll pick up the treats and we'll be nice.
I would like to watch.
Unless he scratches me, and then I might have to
I,
retire.
I would like to watch you
They
feed
at home. My sister had a cat, and we declawed it.
declawed.
We're gonna
Take
cut
off
from
the-
this conversation and we go back to the inn where Bebo
Cat's
eventually
good.
returns to the table and goes,
The cat's good.
"Your request has been fulfilled.
Thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated.
Thank you, thank you."
You need to be
It's for
nice.
him, right?
Yes.
All
were
right,
told to
young
be
master. Well, I guess you're not young, but you're short master. Your bed has been prepared.
Thank you.
All right. Enjoy. And he just goes back to the bar.
Are we back now or no?
Yeah.
Where is my
Malharos
bed?
enters first,
Okay.
in which Malharos returns
But he
following
didn't
the
give
compass.
He
How
didn't
was
give
your
a
walk?
fart about where we were.
Uneventful.
I was just sitting there the entire time, just.
I was just kind of just looking at the compass.
What is that?
It is a compass. It leads you places.
And it led you back here.
Yeah.
We are a strange herd.
We are.
And in some time, eventually Kitsu and Lux return. In a deep chat about how to train animals.
Oh.
Not decline cats.
Let's make that clear.
And yeah, the night is going on, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go up to the room and kind of process what I learned.
as you go up to the room, it's a nice room. It's pretty bare. There's a window, a bed, wash basin, cupboard. Not much else. You guys go into your room, and in which there is, well, you guys have two beds. In your room, there are also two beds, except one is on these giant X stilts.
Perfect. Just
So,
the way I like it.
So, like, the bed is just normal, but there are these, like, big cross struts under one bed that just raises it up, like, a good, like, 8 feet.
How's he gonna get in that bed?
It's.
And you see
like,
a rope ladder that
Oh,
comes
okay.
off of it.
Oh.
I love it.
And the other bed has been tucked underneath.
She's like out of
So it's a
curiosity.
giant
She's gonna
bunk
go to
bed.
their room because she's gotta see this bed. She gotta see it.
So,
She's-
yeah, you guys' rooms are across from each other, so as he opens the door, you're just kind of, like, met with this sight.
She's like,
You see
Well.
just nails inside of it.
She just looks-
It looks
she looks-
very. It looks sturdy, but very quickly made.
she says, "That's not normal."
Well, that's the normalest bed I've ever seen.
And this, according to the bed that's right beneath it, which is a normal bed to you guys.
That is normal.
I see.
Most people would not do this for their clientele.
Oh, they're not normally like this.
Pay
This one is
$100
normal.
to make a bed.
This is a normal
Higher.
bed.
So you'll be sleeping in the normal bed.
The loft.
I think I'll be sleeping in the paranormal bed.
It's a ghost
The
bed.
unnormal bed.
The Abby normal bed.
Yes.
The Abbey normal bed.
The one that is haunted
The
by
ghost
the
bed.
Yes.
And this bed down here is for me.
This
Ye-
is
Yeah.
true.
I
Do
see.
you lay in beds?
Of course.
Is he
And I
laying?
start to strip.
Can I?
Insight.
Oh, and you start to
Oh
strip.
my god.
Hi.
Okay, 8. That was you can hit completely.
Brr.
Luck is on your side. 8.
So yeah, he sleeps.
Not rolling well.
Well, the last 2,
Not
but this
very.
one's not.
He
going-
sleeps. He sleeps, as far as you know.
And I lay down in
She's
bed.
like, oh,
So do you?
Oh.
you strip
Take like my jackets and my armor
jacket and armor
and
and
that kind of stuff.
You put there's hangers in the cupboard.
And I kind of put it all next to me,
Okay. And then you just lay down.
and I just lay down on top of the bed,
Like
not
the
under
dead?
the covers. And I just lay on top of the bed,
You do this.
and I just sit and I,
Do you look around like we're waiting to watch you?
yeah.
Is there a window?
Yeah.
How big is this room?
10 feet by 10 feet.
So I'm like 2 feet
From the roof.
from the roof.
Yes. You can touch it with your little hands.
And imagine that it was for the halfling, so he put up small space.
I can touch the roof.
Are you still in the
When
roof?
I was in a bunk
Yeah.
bed, I could touch the roof.
Yeah.
I had to watch out for the fan.
She's like, She's
we,
like-
we both were there.
I know.
she's like,
They weren't.
No, as in, like, we both done that.
does he seem like he's comfortable?
Are you comfortable? Is
I'm
this?
laying in the bed.
It seems like this is a new experience for him. Or not a new experience, but definitely not one that is normal.
Yeah.
You see him kind of like get in bed and it's kind of sink a little, and him go kind of almost jump, and then kind of relax into it, and be like,
Kind of bounce in it a little bit.
yeah,
She's like,
almost as if he's used to a harder substance.
she's like, very interesting.
You also,
I'm-
when you get into bed, it's like, to you, it's like sleeping in a marshmallow.
Mm-hmm.
You're like sitting there going like, this has too much give in it. I feel like I'm gonna sink.
So he is sleeping in the abnormal bed,
Yes.
and I am sleeping in the normal bed.
What do you normally sleep on?
The floor.
It's very interesting. Next time, start with that. They won't build this bed for
You should leave with that
actually
next time.
runs into the guy's room, grabs the rope ladder with his mouth and starts tugging on it.
Oh no.
The dog?
Oh, he's playing. She was
He's
stop.
playing
Stop.
tug of war.
She says, stop. You're gonna break it.
The bed starts to rock.
She says,
Oh,
Oh
it's
no,
my
gonna break.
gosh.
no,
I'm
stop.
just like,
I'm not in
stop!
The abnormal bed does not seem very safe.
The
No.
thing that's saving him from tipping over is it's hitting the roof. Every time. Boop, boop,
It
boop,
can't tip
boop,
over.
boop, boop.
She's like, go.
Hey,
No, this is not the
hey.
playroom. This is not
I'm
the
like, is this
playroom.
normal for a bed?
And he says no play,
No,
no play.
go lay down.
Oh,
Go find the cat.
Sorry, sweet.
cat's on head.
Oh, and
Friend on head.
you
Head on
let
friend.
her play like
I'm
that?
kind of just sitting there.
She's like, okay, just go lay down.
I fall asleep.
Okay.
Is he really asleep?
His eyes closed.
Eyes closed, not moving
His eyes closed.
at all.
His breathing regulates.
He's faking it.
So like you feel your chest go.
Imposter.
Well,
Beaufort
this
goes-
is incredibly boring. He goes over.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh,
She looks at him. She goes, do you prefer salmon or tuna?
Are you in the
I
still
don't
room?
know.
You guys still in the room?
yeah. The door's open.
So she's gonna go to their room, to our room, and she'll go.
Yeah.
She's
Where do
curious
you
because
go,
she's gonna get
Mom?
treats.
Where does Mom go?
You sleep with the boys.
He kind of. What else is in this room? Just the bed?
Just the beds. There's the cupboard that seems to have
Oh,
like an
man
extra
on the
blanket
bed.
in it.
Alright. The other blanket just like moves on its own and like creates this like almost like rolling, kind of like a cinnamon roll kind of shape, and he just come Buford.
And Buford just curls up, like you lay on it, and then Buford comes up and lays on you on it, and he just kind of like, whoosh, like it just enough that you like your head like comes out of
Barely out of
and you're like, yeah.
And that is where Mohara stays.
All right, and with that, you guys take the first long rest, and then morning comes.
And I'm not in the room.
I'm so tired. I can't even
Oh.
a pillow.
Well, I wouldn't know. I
Where do you go?
Downstairs. No, wait.
Just downstairs.
Yep.
Almadria wakes up and she's kind of like has a chair by the window at the end. She's just very softly playing her flute as she ponders, trying to be as soft and quiet as possible.
After spending a month with her, I'm used to this.
You are. During the night, you were plagued by memories of that dream.
She's not jamming out. It's like
You were
sex.
plagued by memories of seeing the Feywild shatter. Hearing those last words. We are. And you know that there's another phrase that you just were on the verge of hearing but just can't remember. Roll me a wisdom save.
Not using that dice. That dice is not doing me favors. 23.
You strain as you play your flute. You're just trying to remember those words. The lost words as you heard the world shatter around you. And as you're hearing those, we are. As you pull your mind through the sound of the shattering world and into the echoing darkness, you go back to that moment and you just listen. We are under attack.
Ooh.
This is not good.
No, it is not. That is going to do stuff. And she just, all of a sudden, as she like finally hears and remembers, she just like very abruptly like stops playing her flute.
Is there a desk in this room?
No. It's not that kind of place.
A table?
It's not that kind of place.
No tables?
It's not that kind of
It's
place.
beds.
Just bed.
It is
It's-
a bedroom.
It is a bedroom at a brewery where people go to sleep off hangovers.
Oh.
You're lucky there's sheets.
That's why there's a wash basin.
There might not be.
And
thought we were in like some kind of hotel or something.
No, it's a brewery.
yeah,
I wish
she's
all
just like,
breweries had that.
Oh, it's saving a long drunk
Okay.
driving.
It is the
Just-
Middle Ages.
processing, just like, oh crap, what has happened?
She said,
since
"Did you
then?"
remember
Okay.
something?"
Oh, she's not there.
She says that to you. Did you remember?
I know I'm
something?
not there, but like,
You get that haunted look when you remember something.
Something I didn't quite hear in my initial dream.
I think it's best if we share information.
They're under attack. The Feywild is under attack. How long was it gone?
From just now, or like?
At times tricky. You know, I'm Zathrian's older sister, but I'm currently 200 years younger than him.
It's true. That is bizarre.
Titania's here. She's in the fountain. She's in the central section, but she's here. And she just has like a face of like just anguished. You don't know if it's just she's like hurt by knowing that her home's under attack or what's going on, but she's just kind of anguished by what she just discovered.
So it's under attack. She takes a note.
cutting away from there, we'll go to the boys' room where Solace, you wake up alone.
Right,
Oh,
I have a cat.
wow.
Well,
What
except
a,
for the cat.
what
Go
a
to the dog.
good nap.
You feel like you just discovered the newest thing to ever grace your sleep times. You're like, this is fantastic. I woke up. My back doesn't hurt. My joints don't ache. What is this?
What is this sorcery? And I sort of like climb down the ladder, like.
With vigor, evidently.
Yeah, just. I'm like, today is a good day.
Today is a good day.
I'm so happy.
Malharas, you are awakened by the triumphant sounds of good sleep.
Yes, we're all very proud of you for discovering sleep.
I just see Kelsey Grammer. I don't know why, but I just see Kelsey Grammer. In a cat.
Oh my god!
I don't know why. It's just funny. Anyway,
That is
guys,
great.
that's awesome.
Oh my gosh. So going down, I'm assuming you guys all go down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Going down, you see Lux sitting at a table.
Actually, I'm sitting in front of the fireplace that is currently not started, but there's something flickering that's more blue, like firelight.
Just gonna go over there.
And as you get closer, I put away what I'm looking at, and the light goes away.
Says, do you want the fire?
No, I was just contemplating.
Okay.
Are we ready to move?
I sure am.
Sure.
I've never felt better.
Oh, excellent.
Did you like your bed?
It was tremendous. I've made the greatest discovery of all time.
What is that?
Good sleep. I'm still working on the name, but still.
I love it so much.
I'm still looking
I love
right there. So wonderful.
I'm just loving the fact that Solace could be like, is there a bed here? Is there a bed in this place?
Do we get beds?
What's the new kind of bed? Is this a bigger bed? It's a portable bed.
Is it water?
A bed roll.
I love this.
I love it.
That's fantastic. Okay. So we all get ready to head out for the churches once more.
Yes.
Yes.
This
I
time,
don't understand my
the full
mission
group,
at all, so.
once again, going down the street, going through the streets of the material section, going to the central quarter. You are met with a large group of people, jittering and talking among themselves, in a worried tone.
Like language, a common language?
Yeah, in common. They're all talking to each other, and they're like, I don't know what's going on.
I'll-
She tries to listen.
I'll go up to someone and go, excuse me, what's wrong?
Something's happened to the churches.
What do you mean, something?
We don't know. We can't get close enough to see, but something's going on. Apparently, one was attacked last night.
I haven't done anything yet.
It wasn't me, guys.
I'm sorry?
You mind?
What do you
which
mean?
god
attack?
was attacked?
As far as I know, it was a demon prince.
Why the Infernal?
Yeah, an infernal lord's sanctuary was attacked.
Which one?
Oh, that's not so bad.
Oh God, I don't know. I haven't been haven't been able to get close enough.
We should go look.
Are they not allowing civilians?
No, the guards are there. They've pulled in other clerics, but I don't know. I'm just the same as you are. I was trying to get to work, honestly.
Anyone here capable of not being seen?
I can try.
I sure am.
I can try.
You can either,
I was successful last night.
spend half your movement to go through difficult terrain, or you can do your best to stealth and move normal.
I'm a tiny creature.
Oh, that is true. You can move normal.
I don't mind stealthing and
Okay,
moving.
so roll
normally.
me a stealth check. Do you want to roll me a stealth check, Joey? You can't,
I sure will.
Yeah, I can't stealth.
but you can move through the crowd at half speed.
23.
Take care of Buford while you're at it and I dart off.
Excellent.
23.
23.
Yep.
Hello, dog.
Hello, pup. Okay.
I guess
your
you
hand.
and I should be together.
Licks your hand.
Excellent.
Big slobbery.
Excellent.
Glorious. Okay.
Give him a scratch on the
Why am I
head. He
getting
likes
such
that.
horrible 10?
10. Mom, you dart through the crowd. You know how to slink through crowd. Solace, you have not seen this many people
Ever.
ever in your life, let alone people of this size.
Well, he's one of giants.
Well, no, but like they're big. They're easy to avoid if you want to.
Yeah.
These guys, they're way closer together, and their legs aren't that far apart. So you're like, okay, that's not working. Let's move this way. So yeah, you get about 15 feet, and then are stopped. And then you get like another 5, and then are stopped. Then you move a little. It's hard. And Malharas and Kitsu dart through. You guys are moving at half speed. You guys catch up to Solace very quickly, and again, kind of push your way through as the people are starting to disperse, going to go about their day. Kitsu and Malharas, you arrive first. You see a side of the tower has been rended open. You see the statue that was there blown apart.
Like from the inside?
It's hard to tell. The doors are melted.
Oh.
You see guards all over. You see multiple clerics, some of infernal and some of divine. And you see a man in this bright ochre uniform. His hair brown and tied back. His eyes are a kind of lavender mint. And he carries a sword that kind of looks like a butterfly. The hilt kind of looks like a butterfly. And he wears a cape that's bright red.
Does he... Would I assume he's from this church?
No.
So she's gonna investigate.
So
much as she can.
right now you're 25 feet away. And the guards are a little bit away from that.
Is there?
Well, you're
does-
using sneak as 23, so you get past the guards.
Okay.
So you're able to go up. You can make me an investigation, and you're tiny in there. You're
I'm
a
just
cat,
gonna
so yeah, you just
walk
walk in.
right up.
Yep. Nobody even thinks to look at you.
Are we getting close?
You guys are getting closer. We're gonna go through these checks, and then we'll get
18.
18.
Oh, am I rolling?
No, not you.
Okay.
You guys are still trapped by the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
11.
11. You are more focused on. It's been a while since you've seen these kinds of structures. So you just walk up and you're like, it's not how it's supposed to look.
Shocking.
You know that something definitely went on here. Something
Trying to get in, trying to get out.
from the trajectory and from where the rubble is, that as it's strewn around, something was coming out.
That obviously couldn't go through the door.
You're not sure.
Is there?
You see some clerics and you see this man talking, and they're casting spells and talking, and this is when you guys go up.
Is
You
the
guys get to the
man?
front, and you see the guards. And their guards are like, "Please step back." Or
I'm sorry, but
What
I am also a
happened?
cleric.
oh,
I'm here to help.
what deity have you been summoned for?
Saloon.
Ah, yes. We did summon one. We haven't received them yet. So please go ahead.
Thank you. These are also my friends who will be joining me.
I'm sorry, but we can only allow the clerics at this point.
That's fair. Go help.
Okay.
I would like you to roll me a perception check.
She's looking for someone who doesn't look. Okay, it looks like they're doing like they're part of the investigation, but maybe not the head man.
Okay.
Wait, we have coins, right?
Yes.
All right.
Ah.
We have inspiration coins, but I don't have them. I don't have
Okay.
coins.
I'm gonna flip mine because I
Completely forgot about that. I should've
wonderful.
Sent that
21.
21. Okay. So, you see an old friend.
An old friend.
And Mom, you see the same person.
Do I know this person?
This person is dressed in white clothing that it's essentially a pantsuit where they have like it's a pantsuit without sleeves. They have like large bell-bottom pants with blue accents. Their hair is tightly curled in this very I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. Pom-pom kind of style hair. Darker skin with freckles. Today a white color. Their hair is a kind of a white with blue tips, and around their chest up to their shoulders, you see ice kind of coming off of them in this kind of almost neckline style. As you
Do I remember this person?
no, you don't. She does.
Oh, but you said I recognize them.
No, you don't. She
Oh.
does.
But you notice them because
You
they're
notice
very
them
unique.
because you're looking for somebody who's not the head man, but doing an investigation. She recognizes this person.
Is it?
We'll figure that out. So as you walk up to this person, they go, "Oh, hello. What can we do for you?"
Let me think about what she says.
Hey there.
I had a plan.
You part of the investigation?
Yes.
Who's
She's
sure?
like, she like uses her intimidation.
Roll
and
religion.
says, roll religion. That's not one of my blessings.
So in these situations.
Hey. You're not my
You
favorite.
say Asmodeus.
Nice.
Whoa.
They're not gonna let me do that. Okay. Do I look like an Asmodeus girl?
You say you think of a god and you think Asmodeus.
Oh my gosh. The voice in my head doesn't say shut up, girl.
You, the only god that you can think of right now is Asmodeus.
Okay.
Oh
You say you're from Asmodeus?
I guess, yes.
So you say
I feel like I'm Mulan. I have a name.
So you say
it's
that
a
you're from
girl's
Asmodeus.
name.
She's like, Asmodeus. I
Yeah.
guess he would have stock in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like, I need to know some
What's your
information.
inside?
What's my insight?
No, like, what are your insights into the case?
Oh.
What do you think?
I just got here. I'm looking. I just walked in the door.
Roll deception.
Oh, I'm good at
I
that.
just work here.
I just arrived. Where's the D's?
You recognize with the ice, the white hair, you recognize this as a old friend named Calliope.
I'll let you finish your roll and stuff.
Deception. So 19 plus 2.
19 plus
That's
2.
21. Let's pray that's
As
enough.
originally she was like, Asmodeus, really? Now she's like, you know what, it takes all kinds.
Oh,
Should I just arrive? What
What-
do we know so far?
She goes, well, whatever it looks like was trying to get out.
Obviously.
And don't know much about
Which
it. But,
god was behind that door?
that was the Church of the Demon Prince Venger.
Avenger?
Venger, Yeah,
Like
Demon Prince Vin.
One horned.
Yeah, one horn,
Wing.
2 wing, rides a horse.
Wow.
Weird guy.
So we think he escaped?
No.
Why would he?
Why would he destroy his own church? Besides, he's normal. He's a normal size.
She's
You're
a may I
allowed
go
in.
she's a may I go in and
Oh yeah. You're part of the investigation, right?
okay, I just wanna make sure.
As she starts going in, she yells out, "Callie!"
And you see this person go. Drive
Oh, she's like
as I live and breathe.
she rolls.
I
her
forgot you
eyes.
made
Oh,
everyone
of
in the
course.
face Southern.
As I live and breathe.
It,
She kind of pulls you in, pulls you past the guards, like, how are you doing right now?
good, and she gives her a big hug and goes, "You are
You here for the
Cypress."
investigation?
I
We haven't
Okay.
seen you in a while.
long story which I would love to catch you up on.
I'm,
I'm just curious, how long has it been since I've seen you for you?
for me,
Yes.
time's weird.
Believe me, I know.
Buddy.
For me, it's been 5 years.
5 years?
Yes.
Well, that's not right.
Well, I was in the material round,
Yeah,
God.
that's true. It's been about 3 months.
What?
Oh wow,
Okay.
that's a big difference.
That is a big difference.
Been about 3
I'm
months.
not too shocked about
Mind you, I stay pretty put.
That's true.
So, it's the first time I've been out. Prince of Frost has got me out here.
Sure. I heard Titania's out here too.
Oh yeah, she's here for the Congress. Well,
Anything
let's
don't
go in.
think I
Let's
will
come on. Let me show
dice
you the
even-
investigate. Let's bring in the investigation.
Okay.
Who's the short guy you're with?
This is my new friend who I met yesterday, Solace.
Oh, hello, Saul.
Hello.
She kind of reaches down and grabs your hand.
Saul?
There's a warm cold that comes with her. That comes with touching her.
And this is my friend,
Uh,
Calliope.
It's like, for lack of a better descriptor, it's the kind of cold you get when you're excited to play in snow for the first time.
Oh,
Like a joyful cold.
okay.
She goes, hello there, sugar. What do we do for you?
Can I
can I-
tell what season she's in?
Winter.
Okay, she is a winter.
Can I roll for investigation?
Oh, what are you investigating?
Like, why is her hand cold?
Yeah, roll me. Ooh, wait, what was that?
Nature?
I would say insight. Roll me an insight check.
Okay, whoops. Okay.
You got it?
7. Oh my goodness.
You see the ice decorating her neck
Yeah.
like a necklace. This person is real cold.
That checks out.
That
Good
checks
job.
out.
This person's
Well done.
really cold.
Good
Yeah.
You're
investigation.
cool, man. You're
yeah,
cool.
that just about checks out. Okay,
That just about checks out.
that's all I need.
So yeah, as she kind of pulls you in and she goes, hello, my name is Calliope. I'm a servant of the Prince of Frostwipe. And I'm pleased to make your acquaintance,
Yes, mistress.
Master
Tenebris.
Tenebris.
Yes.
Who will you serve?
I serve Saloon.
Saloon. We don't have a servant in Saloon yet, so you must have been sent by the church, right?
Yes?
We were coming. We were told to
So you
come
were.
here.
So you weren't part of the investigation.
No.
Yes.
We were just told to come here, and we saw this, and we're.
You know what? Let me just talk to one person.
I have really bad luck today.
And she turns and she goes, "Excuse me, Blood.
Glad.
Blad.
Oh.
I recognize the name, right?
You know the name. And she runs off to talk to the man in ochre.
She gets inside really quickly.
You go inside?
Yeah.
And stealth?
Yeah.
Okay, you
Like
roll me a stealth check.
but like hallway. Oh shit. I mean that was
You broke one of the only rules.
Talk to the best person at session 0!
Not even we have broken.
Session 1!
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Joey.
One of the. Okay.
You were the one that was.
You were the one we were worried about.
Nice.
Session 1.
It's session
one.
0.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one rule.
What? This was session 1.
Days without incident.
now we
Not
need
Nice.
that more days
Nice.
without swear words.
Okay, that would be an 8.
Okay, so
These
you.
dice are not working.
What do you?
You
What,
also
why are
have
you
a
hiding?
coin.
Oh, I do have a coin.
Yes.
Can I flip it?
Yes, you can.
Oh, that's 19.
Plus.
Oh, that is. It's a
It's
17.
with
It's a 7 plus my.
So what?
17
What do you? What triggers you to stealth?
Excuse
The
me.
name?
I would think that
Is
I
it
would.
the name or?
Like.
Like you seemed like you wanted to stealth because of something. What were you?
Oh, I
trying
wanted.
to hide for?
Like I wanted to hide from being caught by this guy who's. These guys are now getting ratted out by, and get in there because I want to see what's going
Okay,
on.
yeah, sorry.
So.
You know what I mean? I kind of
So
can
you
see.
essentially hear that the big guy is being called, and you just like, oh shoot, and you run
Yeah,
inside,
and I scoot inside.
and you just kind of follow somebody in, going like, hey, I'd love to hear your insights about this investigation. You just kind of walk in with them,
Yeah.
and so
The
yeah.
cat walks through the door.
Yep, guy just walks in.
No one even notices this cat.
It's a cat.
It's a cat!
What the freaking heck is this cat doing here?
Cat.
I'm not gonna out my friend.
I'm gonna wander over to the.
So yeah, you wander in. Everyone you're kind of lumped in with them now. So Calliope talks to the man in ochre, kind of looks over, looks at you, looks at all of you, and a large dog, and you're just kind of like, and he gives her the nod, and she's like, "Thank you, Vlad. You guys all right, sugar? Come on in."
Sugar.
Pet
Sweet,
names.
yes?
She's pretty sweet as well. She's one of my dearest friends. I have not seen her in a very long time.
You
She's
go
trying to
in.
flavor you.
No. It's a term of endearment. She's not trying to
Trying to
put
flavor
sugar
you.
on me. She's not trying to pour some sugar on me.
Cutting to the inside.
I wouldn't want that to happen to my friends.
Cutting to the
She's
inside
not
of the
doing that.
building,
She's
where
She's
now,
harmless.
you and Malmaraz enter
Mostly.
for the first time. You see several bodies.
Bodies.
Oh.
Bodies. See several bodies strewn about.
investigate.
Yeah.
You're not there yet.
Oh man.
Well, I will
She's-
investigate, but
You see several bodies strewn about. You see people checking them, like doing like. You see some magic being cast over one, and you just see all these people like doing investigations on the bodies themselves and on various things in the area. On the outside, you guys are being walked in by Calliope, who's like, "I'm just gonna let you know, it's kind of gruesome stuff. It's not fun, but we do need to find out some stuff about this." Hey, I was able to pull some sway with Goliath. He was able to let you in. It's been a while. It's been a while.
I walk over to the bodies.
Yeah, and you guys are now inside of. You guys are now at the doorway, Joe.
Okay, great. Investigate.
Investigate. Roll investigation. You
Finally.
investigate as well.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go touch the blood.
You're gonna go touch the blood.
Mhm.
Okay.
I rolled a 21 investigation. I'm going to.
What are you trying to investigate for?
What am I looking for? I'm looking for. Well, we know the blast came from inside, so it wouldn't be origin of the blast.
You can investigate for arcane signs. You can investigate for what killed the people. You can investigate how many there were,
Many creatures that left.
possibly.
Okay, let's do that.
And what did you get?
21.
Joey, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for what killed them.
What killed them?
And
Okay.
I rolled a 20.
And you're investigating the blood. What did you roll for investigating?
I see. I gotta roll for it. Let me see.
It was contaminated.
So total 10. I get advantage on that actually. Natural 20. So I am. I want to know the person's everything about the person, like what their race is, where they were born, who their parents were.
Wow.
And then if I can, with the natural 20, if there was any blood contamination from whoever killed them, to see if I can trace some of that as well.
Okay. What are you investigating?
I was going to, because I can cast Detect Magic at will.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna cast Detect Magic on the bodies.
First level spell.
But it's my invocation.
Okay.
I have Eldritch Sight.
Okay.
But cast it on the bodies to see like if it was like magic that killed them and like what school of magic.
Malros, are you doing anything?
I'd like to make an Arcana check.
Okay. What are you arcanaing?
I want to see what. I don't know if that's an Arcana check or an investigation check.
What are you trying to?
So I'm trying to see how, like, the magical like what kind of magic we're looking at, or like how they're how everything was being destroyed.
Okay. All right, and we're gonna go this way. Bloods. You go over to the blood. You go to. So there's. We're just gonna pick a random person. You go over to the blood, and you check it. You know that this person was born here, lived here, and now has died here. You know that they have been that their profession was a priest.
Mm-hmm.
They're a priest of this demon prince, and you just figure out their life. You see some memories of theirs, but there's a taste here.
Mm-hmm.
There's an emptiness here.
Okay.
They're not here anymore.
Like
They
the
moved on.
The spirit has moved on, which means it wasn't.
They moved on.
Okay.
You know that people, or humanoid races of the material realm, if killed by certain creatures, are not allowed to pass on.
Mm-hmm.
These people aren't here anymore. They
So
were allowed to pass on.
I relay that to the group, and I say, this person lived here all their lives. Parents are also from here. This person was not killed by a monster of some type. Their spirit has moved on from this place.
All right, and Joey, you were looking for what killed them. These people were torn asunder by magical means. But different magic, each one. One was burned by acid. One was burned by fire.
Like a dragon.
One was frozen and then shattered.
Oh, it would be a monster,
I-
so it couldn't be dragon.
I have a few theories.
You were checking what was used on the building.
Mm-hmm.
Was used to destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
As far as you can tell, that was magical as well. It's very strong magic, which is odd.
So it isn't just like a creature breaking out of it, like glowing, like a breath weapon or something.
You can tell that this was intentional.
Huh?
It broke the statue on purpose,
Oh.
but not out of need to get out.
It was just
Out of
destroyed.
vengeance.
Just needed.
Just
just
wanted
wanted
to.
to.
I have a new theory now.
Malharas. You were studying the arcane and trying to figure out what was going on, right?
Yeah.
Tracing the arcane energies back, you can determine the timeline of events.
Oh.
The wall was broken from the inside. The high priest died first. His acolytes died after him. And as you trace back the magical destruction,
Oh, this looks really cool. I don't care what
you are led to a tome that is burned that is just burned to ash. The outside was heavily adorned with metal, so that is still intact, but all of the pages are destroyed.
So they were researching something.
And on
Called
the Jaya,
something.
you were studying. What were you studying? What were you looking for?
You kind of already answered it, Troy. I cast.
You were
detect-
determining what.
If it was magic and what schools of magic.
These were people who were mostly killed by destruction magic, which is odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Which is odd
Because it's not working.
because it's not working so well.
It was destruction magic.
So it's a low level destruction magic that, like, you know, as it gets more powerful, it's still. You know what I mean?
It's hard to tell.
Like if it's a
But
higher level, it works
This
fine.
was destruction magic. This was done by something that's not working, but it's worked for them.
Worked on them.
So we need, but then their souls are gone, so you can't speak with the dead.
As you see that as somebody's trying to speak with the dead and failing.
So we don't know what they were
So-
studying.
In the ash smelling foul stench of this room, the shattered walls and littered tapestries and rubble, we're going to end our session there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
All right. Great first session.
Yay! I'm excited to go into more of this. I'm glad we got here. All right.
See you all next week, right?
See you all next week. We'll be back.
I didn't do it.